Life has a way of testing us. Sometimes it hits so hard that we feel shattered, broken beyond repair. But here's the truth: being broken doesn't mean you're finished. It means you're at the beginning of something new, something stronger. The greatest transformations often come after the hardest falls. And what defines you isn't the fall, it's how you rise from it. Today, I want to remind you that when life breaks you, it's your chance to rebuild, not as you were, but as something even greater. Challenges are the architects of strength. When life throws challenges your way, it can feel overwhelming. These moments often come unexpectedly, shaking the very foundation of who you are. But here's an essential truth: challenges are not designed to break you, they are meant to build you. Just like steel is forged in fire and diamonds are formed under pressure, your character is strengthened through hardship. You think about the most inspiring people throughout history. Rarely do we admire those who had an easy path. Instead, we are moved by individuals who overcame immense obstacles and grew stronger because of them. That's because growth doesn't happen in comfort zones. It happens in the struggle, in the moments when you're forced to dig deep, endure, and find a strength you never knew you had. When challenges come, your first instinct might be to resist them or wish they didn't exist. But resistance only drains your energy. Instead, learn to view adversity as a teacher. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this situation help me grow? You may not see the lesson immediately, but every challenge has a hidden opportunity waiting for you to uncover it. You think of a weightlifter in a gym. To build strength, they must face increasing resistance. Without that resistance, their muscles would never grow. In life, your challenges are like those weights. They push you, test your limits, and ultimately make you stronger. Each hardship you overcome adds to your inner strength, building resilience that will serve you in future battles. Here's another key idea: challenges reveal who you truly are. They strip away pretenses and expose your raw, authentic self. In these moments of difficulty, you discover your courage, determination, and creativity. You learn to innovate, problem solve, and keep pushing forward even when the path isn't clear. That discovery of your inner strength is one of the greatest gifts adversity can offer. It's also important to remember that setbacks are temporary. Just as storms eventually pass, tough times don't last forever. What remains is the person you become through the process. And often the stronger, wiser version of yourself wouldn't have emerged without the challenges you faced. So when life presents you with difficulties, change the way you see them. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? How can I grow from this? That shift in mindset turns obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into setups for success. In the face of hardship, never forget that challenges are the architects of strength. They are shaping you, preparing you, and molding you into the person you are meant to become. Embrace the journey, knowing that every trial is building a version of yourself that is capable of greatness. Change your perspective. Change your life. When life breaks you, it's natural to focus on the pain, the disappointment, or the injustice. But here's a game-changing truth. What happens to you is far less important than how you perceive it. Your perspective shapes your reality. The same situation can be a burden for one person and a blessing for another, all because of how they choose to see it. Imagine two people facing the same challenge. One person sees it as a defeat, a sign that they've failed and should give up. The other views it as a lesson, an opportunity to grow and come back stronger. Which person do you think will thrive? It's always the one who changes their perspective, who chooses to see adversity as a stepping stone rather than a dead end. You can't always control what life throws at you, but you can always control your response. And that response begins in your mind. The moment you decide to shift your perspective, you take back your power. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? How can this make me better? That simple shift changes everything. Let's break this down further. When you see setbacks as failures, your mind fixates on blame, regret, and negativity. This mindset traps you in a cycle of self-doubt and stagnation. But when you choose to see setbacks as lessons, your brain shifts into problem-solving mode. You begin to look for solutions, growth opportunities, and new paths forward. That shift in thinking is what separates people who merely survive from those who thrive. Here's a practical example. Imagine losing a job. It's easy to dwell on the frustration, financial stress, and fear of the unknown. But what if, instead, you viewed it as a chance to reassess your career path? Maybe it's an opportunity to pursue a passion, learn new skills, or even start your own business. Many people who have achieved remarkable success will tell you that their biggest breakthroughs came after what initially felt like devastating losses. The power of perspective isn't just about the big events in life. It's equally important in your everyday experiences. When you encounter minor setbacks, a canceled meeting, a missed opportunity, or a challenging conversation, you have a choice. You can let those moments ruin your day, or you can see them as chances to build patience, adaptability, and resilience. This shift in perspective also extends to how you view yourself. When you fail at something, don't label yourself as a failure. Instead, recognize that failure is simply feedback. It's information guiding you toward a better approach. Successful people aren't defined by their wins alone. They're defined by their ability to learn from losses and keep moving forward. It's also worth mentioning the power of gratitude in changing your perspective. No matter how tough life gets, there are always things to be thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. It reminds you of your strengths, your support system, and the opportunities still ahead. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, your entire outlook changes. The next time life breaks you or throws an obstacle in your path, pause and ask yourself, how can I see this differently? What good can come from this experience? Your answers will determine your outcome. Remember this, your perspective is your power. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at tend to change. And that transformation can turn even the most difficult moments into the foundation for your greatest victories. Keep your mind open, your perspective strong, and watch how life bends in your favor. Rebuilding yourself stronger than before. When life breaks you, it may feel like you're standing in the ruins of everything you once were. Dreams shattered, confidence shaken, and a future that feels uncertain. But here's an empowering truth. Being broken is not the end, it's the beginning of a remarkable transformation. It's an opportunity to rebuild yourself stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. Think of a structure that has collapsed due to age or external damage. When rebuilding begins, the architects don't just recreate the same fragile structure. They design something better, stronger, and more enduring. The same principle applies to you. When life breaks you, it offers a chance to reconstruct your life with new values, perspectives, and unshakable strength. The first step in rebuilding is accepting where you are. Then it only delays your healing. Acknowledge the pain, the setback, or the failure. This doesn't mean dwelling on it. It means recognizing the situation so you can begin moving forward. Remember, what you face today is not your identity. It's simply a moment in your journey. You are not defined by your fall, but by your rise. Next, take inventory of your strengths and lessons. Every challenge leaves behind valuable wisdom. What did you learn from this experience? Maybe it taught you resilience, patience, or the importance of setting better boundaries. Identify these lessons and carry them forward as tools in your rebuilding process. They are your foundation for a stronger, more capable version of yourself. Another key part of rebuilding is setting a new vision for your life. When life breaks you, it often signals that it's time for a change. Maybe the path you were on was no longer serving you, or perhaps it's time to pursue dreams you've been putting off. Take this opportunity to reflect on what truly matters to you. What kind of person do you want to become? What goals do you want to achieve? Create a vision that excites and motivates you. In rebuilding, resilience is your greatest ally. Understand that setbacks may still happen, but each one is an opportunity to reinforce your inner strength. Remember, even the most magnificent structures face storms, but they stand firm because they were built with resilience in mind. Adopt the mindset that no matter what happens, you will keep moving forward, learning, and adapting. Surrounding yourself with the right support is also crucial. Seek out people who uplift and encourage you. Avoid those who dwell in negativity or try to keep you stuck in the past. The company you keep plays a significant role in your rebuilding journey. Find mentors, friends, and communities that align with your new vision and inspire you to grow. Embrace self-compassion during this process. Rebuilding yourself is not about perfection, it's about progress. There will be days when it feels difficult, and that's okay. Treat yourself with kindness and acknowledge every small step you take forward. Celebrate those victories, no matter how minor they may seem. One of the most powerful aspects of rebuilding is that it gives you a deeper sense of purpose. You come to realize that your past struggles have shaped you into someone capable of making a difference, not just in your own life, but in the lives of others. When you rise stronger, you become a source of inspiration for those who are still in their own battles. Remember this: rebuilding takes time. Just as a magnificent structure isn't completed overnight, neither is the process of becoming your best self. Be patient and persistent. Trust that every effort you make is laying a brick in the foundation of your future success. When life breaks you, it's not the end, it's an invitation to create something extraordinary. Embrace the process of rebuilding, knowing that you have the power to rise stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable than ever before. Keep pushing forward, and let your comeback story be one that inspires others to rebuild their own lives. Turning pain into purpose. When life breaks you, pain often becomes your constant companion. It can weigh you down, cloud your judgment, and make you question your very existence. But what if I told you that this pain, as excruciating as it may feel, holds within it the seed of something powerful? What if, instead of letting pain destroy you, you harnessed it to fuel your purpose? The truth is, pain can either be a burden or a catalyst. It all depends on how you choose to respond. History is filled with countless examples of individuals who transformed their deepest pain into extraordinary purpose. Consider those who have suffered personal loss but went on to build foundations that changed millions of lives, or athletes who faced devastating injuries only to rise as mentors and advocates for others in the same position. These stories are not just inspiring, they are a testament to the transformative power of pain. So how do you turn your pain into purpose? It starts with embracing the experience instead of resisting it. Most people try to numb or run away from their pain, but this only prolongs the healing process. When you face your pain head-on, you begin to understand its true nature. You gain insight into what matters most and discover inner strengths you never knew you had. Pain, when acknowledged and examined, becomes a teacher. Once you've accepted your pain, the next step is to find meaning within it. This doesn't mean that every painful experience happens for a reason, but it does mean that you can assign a purpose to it. Ask yourself, what lessons can I learn from this? How can this experience make me better, stronger, or more compassionate? These questions shift your focus from being a victim of circumstance to being an architect of growth. Turning pain into purpose often involves finding a way to serve others. There's something profoundly healing about using your experiences to help people facing similar challenges. When you share your journey, not only do you heal yourself, but you also become a beacon of hope for others. Your pain gains value because it becomes a tool for connection and transformation. Think of someone who overcame a major illness and then dedicated their life to supporting patients or advancing research. Or someone who endured financial hardship and now teaches others how to achieve financial independence. These individuals found their purpose by channeling their pain into positive action. Finding purpose doesn't always mean making grand gestures. Sometimes it's about the small, meaningful changes you make in your own life and the lives of those around you. It could be mentoring a younger colleague, volunteering at a community center, or simply being a source of encouragement for friends and family. The key is to let your pain guide you towards something meaningful and fulfilling. Another powerful way to turn pain into purpose is through creativity. Art, writing, music, and other forms of expression provide an outlet for processing emotions and sharing your story. Many of the world's most moving works of art were born out of personal pain. Creativity not only helps you heal, but also allows you to communicate your journey in a way that resonates with others. Resilience plays a critical role in this transformation. When you commit to turning pain into purpose, challenges will still arise. But each time you face adversity, you become stronger and more adaptable. One essential mindset shift is to stop seeing pain as a sign of weakness. Society often promotes the idea that we should hide our struggles and present a picture of perfect strength. But true strength lies in acknowledging your pain and using it as fuel to create something meaningful. When you own your story flaws, scars, and all, you become unstoppable. Turning pain into purpose also transforms your relationship with gratitude. As you find meaning in your struggles, you develop a deeper appreciation for life's small joys. You begin to see setbacks as opportunities for growth and view victories, no matter how small, as evidence of your resilience. Gratitude becomes a natural byproduct of this shift, grounding you even in difficult times. It's important to remember that turning pain into purpose is a journey, not a destination. There will be moments when you slip back into sadness or doubt, and that's okay. Growth is rarely linear. What matters is your commitment to rising every time you fall and continuing to seek purpose in every experience. When life breaks you, it presents you with a choice: remain shattered or rebuild stronger with a renewed sense of purpose. By embracing your pain, finding meaning within it, and using it to serve others, you transform adversity into the foundation for a powerful, purposeful life. Let your pain be the spark that ignites a brighter, more meaningful future. And when you look back, you'll see that the moments that broke you were the very moments that built you into the person you were always meant to be. Redefining success through adversity, detailed section. When life breaks you, your previous definition of success often shatters alongside your plans and expectations. The career you thought would define your life may no longer exist. The relationship you relied on for emotional stability may fall apart. Even your self-identity, which was built on achievements and external validations, may feel like it's crumbling. But here lies a powerful opportunity to redefine success on your own terms that are stronger, wiser, and more meaningful than ever before. In a society that constantly promotes material wealth, social status, and visible accomplishments as markers of success, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring your worth by external standards. But adversity has a unique way of challenging these notions. When everything is stripped away, you are left with an opportunity to reflect deeply on what truly matters. This reflection often reveals that success is not found in possessions or titles, but in personal fulfillment, inner peace, and meaningful connections. The first step to redefining success is letting go of societal expectations. You must detach yourself from the belief that your worth is tied to traditional milestones like job titles, salary figures, or the number of social media followers. These metrics may be impressive, but they are fleeting and can never fully define your value as a person. Instead, ask yourself, what brings me joy? What makes me feel fulfilled? What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind? Answering these questions requires introspection and honesty. Take time to reflect on your passions, strengths, and values. Often, adversity reveals aspects of yourself that you may have overlooked or undervalued. Maybe you discover a hidden talent for helping others, a newfound passion for creativity, or an appreciation for simple, everyday moments. These insights can guide you toward a more authentic definition of success, one that aligns with who you truly are. Another critical element in redefining success is focusing on growth rather than outcomes. Life is unpredictable, and success measured solely by results can be fragile. However, when you shift your focus to personal growth, every experience, whether positive or negative, becomes a stepping stone toward a better version of yourself. Success then becomes about how much you've learned, how resilient you've become, and how you've used those lessons to improve your life and the lives of others. Resilience is a particularly important component of this new definition of success. When you overcome challenges, you develop inner strength and adaptability. These qualities are far more valuable than any material possession because they enable you to navigate future difficulties with confidence and composure. Success in this sense becomes about your ability to rise after every fall, learn from every setback, and keep moving forward with courage. Redefining success also involves shifting your relationship with time. In the hustle culture that dominates modern society, we are often pressured to achieve success as quickly as possible. But true success is not a sprint, it's a lifelong journey. Adversity teaches you to be patient with yourself and to trust the process. You come to understand that meaningful accomplishments take time and that the lessons learned along the way are just as valuable as the end goal. One of the most transformative aspects of redefining success is finding purpose and service to others. Adversity often gives you a heightened sense of empathy and compassion, which can inspire you to make a positive impact in the world. Whether it's mentoring someone who is going through a similar struggle, contributing to your community, or simply being a source of support for loved ones, serving others brings a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose. Success, then, becomes about the difference you make in the lives of others, rather than just your personal achievements. Gratitude plays a pivotal role in this redefinition as well. When you face adversity, you learn to appreciate the things that truly matter: health, relationships, personal growth, and everyday moments of joy. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a mindset of abundance and fulfillment. This shift is a powerful indicator of success because it allows you to find happiness and contentment regardless of external circumstances. Mindset is the cornerstone of this entire transformation. To redefine success, you must cultivate a mindset that embraces change, learns from failure, and finds joy in the journey. This mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to your happiness. When your definition of success is rooted in personal growth, resilience, and purpose, nothing can take it away from you: not failure, not setbacks, and not external judgments. It's important to recognize that redefining success is an ongoing process. As you grow and evolve, so too will your understanding of what success means. Be open to this evolution and embrace it as a natural part of life. There is no final destination, only continuous growth, learning, and fulfillment. When life breaks you, it may seem like everything has been lost, but within that loss lies an incredible opportunity to rebuild your life with a new, more meaningful definition of success. One that is not defined by fleeting external markers, but by your growth, resilience, and positive impact on the world. Let adversity be the catalyst for this transformation, and you will discover a level of success that is unshakable, enduring, and deeply fulfilling.